Okay, folks, it's almost 3 o'clock in the morning here. Some thunderstorms are rolling in, and I'm having a hard time sleeping. And came back out and brought up YouTube and saw Miss Parker had shared another video about our friend Gentleman Pioneer, and I wanted to do my own take on this. Apparently, he's done a new video that I'm going to screen share for you here in just a second. I don't want to start yet. Okay. I need to learn how to pause these things. Anyway, we're still talking about this flagging that he's claimed we have done to his channel. Let me share you the video he just released real quick. Just tell you what he's saying now. Hopefully you can hear this. Here we go. Seriously. Okay. So this is what he's claiming is the evidence. And let me go back in the stream a little bit. I'll just kind of scroll around here. As you see on this one, and I've been big into this a little bit so you can see better. This actually says to Gentleman Pioneer. He showed the headers. If we go a little farther, his next screenshot, you can see here's that screen. We'd like to inform you that due to repeated or severe violations of our community guidelines, and they list the guidelines, your YouTube account, and it says Gentleman Pioneer has been suspended. Okay, well, looks legitimate. Looks like the kind of thing you get. It's a little confusing why he thinks he would have been suspended by YouTube, obviously. It doesn't say anything about someone flagging him, because when someone flags you, it tells you who flagged you and the reason. This lists no reasons. It says later on, if a video contains nudity, pornography, or other sexually provocative content, it's less likely to be allowed on YouTube. It doesn't say your video had any of those things. It just says if you have those things, you're less likely to be allowed. In fact, if you go through this again, which you can at your leisure, you'll notice that there's no reason in this notification at all. It just says you've been suspended. Doesn't say anything about you've been flagged by individuals. It doesn't say who would have done it, which it does when you're flagged. It doesn't say anything about, obviously, a copyright infringement, because it would list the copyright owner of the infringement use. It doesn't list any of that. It just says, we'd like to inform you that due to repeated or severe violations of community guidelines, your account has been suspended. That's from YouTube. That's not from any individual. I guess you could make the case that a bunch of individuals flagged a video, and YouTube took that in consideration and said, yeah, this guy is doing some terrible stuff. We need to take his channel away. Problem is, you weren't doing anything. We know this. We were on the panel. You weren't doing anything to violate community standards. But here's the other problem, Gentleman Pioneer, and this is where you're just not very smart. You see, you put up another video a couple days ago, on the 15th, and you took it down from your new channel, which now you've gone to the Mr. T Guy Clubber Lang. But you did put it up, and when you put things up, they tend to stay up. So let's have a little fun here and see what this other thing you put up 2 days ago was. And we're going to talk about that a little bit. Let me stop it here. I got to learn how to pause things. Okay, let's share this one. I'm sure most of my viewers will remember this lovely moment in time. This is the original Gentleman Pioneer video. And we'll show it, and we'll talk about this a little bit. Here it comes. Oh, I'm sorry. You're saying you can't hear the video? Okay, sorry about that, but you don't need to hear it anyway. He's just saying, bitches, faggots, you did this and this, you're a bunch of punks, blah, blah, blah. But the point is what he's showing here. And I wish I could embiggen this a little bit. I don't know if I can in these tools, but hopefully you can see well enough, and I'll blow it up best I can, get my face out of the way. If you look there in the middle, it's the same exact words that we saw in this video we just posted today. We'd like to inform you that due to repeated or severe violations of our community guidelines, blah, 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 your YouTube account, and you'll notice it's redacted, has been suspended. Now, here's the problem. If that said Gentleman Pioneer, would it fit in that area that he's redacted? That's about, it lines up community guidelines. I don't think it would. And here's the reason I don't think it would. Let me share another thing with you. We'll stop sharing this one. Share another screen. This is what a bunch of us found on the internet. Oh, I need to open it first. Sorry, I'll cancel that. Let me get this open. Or I'll just close this video. I should be able to share it. Had it nicely prepared and embiggened and everything so you could see it. Now, here we go. Take a look at that, will you? This is something we found, several people found on just a simple Google search for YouTube suspension form. And you'll see it's the same language. We'd like to inform you due to repeated severe, blah, 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 blah. This particular person was Debashis Carr, looks like. But you'll notice, if you look at that one, and look how far over it goes. Look where the H has been suspended. Notice how the H, let me see if I can blow this up a little more for you. I think I can. Yeah, here we go. Okay, see that better? Right after Debashis Carr, the whatever account name that was, you see has been suspended. Notice how the H in has is almost directly under the U, just slightly displaced to the right, but pretty much right under the U. Now remember, Debashis Carr, Gentleman Pioneer is something like, I don't know, I didn't count, but 15 letters. Debashis Carr, more like, well, no, Gentleman Pioneer. Let's see, GENTLEMAN space, we'll count that, PIONEER, 17 letters. Debashis Carr, DEBASHIS space KAR, only 12 letters. So you got 5 more letters, and somehow a name with 5 more letters. And let me bring up the, sorry, I'll stop sharing that. I wish I could do this all at once, but you can't share more than one screen at a time. Somehow, a name with 5 more letters in it, crap, seemed to fit in the exact same area as Gentleman Pioneer would have. And again, I wish I could embiggen this a little bit, but if you look real close, you'll notice once again where it says has been suspended. See how that H is almost directly under that U? Yeah, and there you go. Carnivorous Ape wrote them both out in a standard font. It would be in a YouTube chat, probably the same font actually, since they're both YouTube. And notice in my side chat there how much farther Gentleman Pioneer would stick out. So I guess it comes down to this, Gentleman Pioneer. What do you have to say about this? Because you posted this 2 days ago and then you took it down, and now you're posting something completely different, and you're claiming both of them came to you from YouTube. I'd love to hear your response on this. I understand you're going live tonight. I will be there, and I hope you have watched this video and you have something to say about this, because frankly, it doesn't look good for you. And frankly, you're trying to pull the wool over eyes of people a lot smarter than you that can figure this sort of thing out. So you need to have an explanation ready for why you posted this, why you had redacted the channel name, which we already all knew was Gentleman Pioneer. There's not any kind of, header in here. There's not any kind of email. And you were obviously willing to release your email anyway, which you just did. So I'd like to hear your explanation for this. And hopefully you'll have watched this by then and have prepared some other sort of falsehood to cover your ass. Thank you, guys. Have a pleasant night.